What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. So I know I have not been uploading for, I think, what, 2 weeks now? And I've just been working on some stuff. I've been working on the pick fed, which is pretty much down below. I've also been working on these. And I know it might be hard to understand me right now. And I did say that I was going to wear this mask in every video. But I did not say how long I was going to wear this mask. So I'm making this rule now that I'm going to wear this mask at the start of every video. Or at least the first 30 seconds. So it says 30 seconds right now, so I'm masking. But nah, I do love this mask though. And it's one that I made too. I'm working on another one. Not rainbow style, but it's more of something that I'm going to try showing off on the 4th of July. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, so it's currently, let's say, today's Monday, obviously, because I'm rocking the OC shirt, and they're not there no more. AJ's there, Anderson and Gallows, they're not there anymore, which, it sucks. You know, Gallows and Anderson, they were huge guys in New Japan, and then they jumped ship, and then they turned into nothing, and then now they're back on the Indies. But we're not here to talk about that. So, yesterday, Sunday, WWE had Backlash, and they promoted the greatest wrestling match ever between Edge and Randy Orton. Was it the greatest wrestling match ever? I've watched the match, I watched it live, and I had very high expectations for this match. You know, to be the greatest wrestling match, it needs everything. Not only does it need crowd, and considering they weren't there, it needs lots of things. Blood, which was delivered, high spots, counters, finishing counters, maybe different finishers, and that happened. But it was a good match. But was it the greatest wrestling match ever? Not even close. Now, it was a good match, okay? It might even be the best match of 2019 on the main roster. Not NXT, but on the main roster. I'd say the match of the year for NXT was, I'd say, TakeOver Portland with Ciampa and Adam Cole. That was match of the year for NXT. But that match between Randy and Edge, it was, I think, the best match of 2019, not 2019, 2020 on the main roster. But it was not the greatest wrestling match ever, okay? I've seen the greatest wrestling match ever, and it doesn't even come close to that. Now, you're wondering, what is the greatest wrestling match ever? Now, this is just my opinion, okay? My opinion doesn't mean shit to no one. It doesn't even mean shit to me, but it's just my opinion, alright? So if you're gonna hate on me, then do so. I don't care. But I've seen the greatest wrestling match ever. It did not come close. It did not measure up to the greatest wrestling match ever. Now, what is the greatest wrestling match ever? Yeah, WWE's put on some great matches, but they weren't the greatest wrestling matches ever. Sure, they could have been the greatest wrestling matches in WWE of that year or that month. Like NXT's, they're always putting on great matches. But they don't come close to the greatest wrestling match I've seen. Now, I'm not gonna tiptoe behind it. I'm just gonna say it now. So, the greatest wrestling match ever. What is it? It doesn't come from WWE, doesn't come from AEW, doesn't come from Ring of Honor or TNA or whatever the hell they're called. Not MLW, not CZW, not any of the American wrestling organizations. But it's one in China. Not China, Japan. Wrong continent. Or, I don't know, someone's gonna hate on me in the comments, but I mean Japan. Not China, but Japan. This match comes from Japan. New Japan Pro Wrestling, to be exact. You know where I'm going with this. The greatest wrestling match ever, in my opinion, is between Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada. 2 out of 3 falls match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Dominion of 2018. Now, for those who have seen that match, you can agree with me. That was the greatest wrestling match ever. And I agree. That match was the greatest wrestling match ever because one thing that made it so great was the storytelling. A great match, and this was, I think, the greatest wrestling match ever. It has to have great storytelling. It needs to have a great match. It needs to have high spots. This match was 2 out of 3 falls. This match went over an hour. 1 hour and 4 minutes of wrestling between the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, and the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. He's not the Cleaner anymore. I think he's the Best Bout Machine, I want to say. I don't remember. But that was the greatest wrestling match ever. And for those who have seen the match, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, for those of you who do not know about New Japan, for those of you who've never seen the match, watch the match. I highly recommend watching that match. The match was insane, okay? It had me on the edge of my seat when I watched it, okay? I don't have New Japan World. I just watch a bootleg of it online the next day. But, you know, I tried to avoid spoilers. I saw the match. The match was amazing, okay? There's highlights of it. If you don't want to watch the full match, then go on YouTube. You can click off the video now. Just look up Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada, Dominion 2018 highlights. There you go. You know, you'll see it. But any match between Kenny Omega and Okada is the greatest wrestling match ever. The Wrestle Kingdom match was great. Their Dominion match exceeded that. The G1, I don't know. It was given 6 stars, but I don't know. It just seemed like it was too fast. Like, you know, but I'm not the one who gives out the stars, okay? That's another reason, too, okay? If it was the greatest wrestling match ever, then it would exceed 7 stars. It'd go to 10 stars. Or 9 or 8. It got like 4.75, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that rating got. But no, in my opinion, Okada and Omega, that's the greatest wrestling match ever. Now, WWE has put on some great matches. The greatest wrestling match in WWE, I'm not sure. The greatest wrestling match of NXT, not sure. The greatest wrestling match of AEW, not sure. The greatest wrestling match of Ring of Honor? I'm not sure. The greatest wrestling match of TNA? Okay, I know that one. Not Austin Aries. AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe. I think it was Unbreakable 2005 for the X Division title. Maybe it wasn't. I know it was a triple threat match, but I don't remember if it was a pay-per-view or not. But that was the greatest wrestling match of TNA. Every company has their own great wrestling match. WWE's is hard to pick. AEW's is either down to the tag match with the Young Bucks and Omega and Adam Page, the Cody and Dustin Rhodes match, or the unsanctioned match between Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. Those have to be top 3 in AEW. WWE, come on. NXT's, wow, that's hard. WWE's main roster, no. Very rarely, okay? Edge and Randy Orton, they did put on a good match. But it was not the greatest wrestling match ever. Now, there could be people that think this is the greatest wrestling match ever. People could think that this is shit. In my opinion, it was not shit, okay? The match was good, but it wasn't the greatest wrestling match ever, okay? The greatest wrestling match ever, Okada Omega at Dominion. Now, if you do not believe me, then go watch the video. Click off now. Go watch the video. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it all over social media. You can find it online. Literally, just Google it and you'll find it. Now, I want to know your guys' opinion. What is your favorite match? What in your mind is the greatest wrestling match ever? Now, not many people comment on that, but I want to know your guys' opinion. What is the greatest wrestling match ever, in your opinion? Now, it could be from anywhere, okay? It could be from WWE. It could be from AEW. It could be from TNA. It could be from Ring of Honor, or New Japan, CZW. Oh, come on. Okay, that one I went too far on, but everybody has their own personal opinion, okay? People could think that Punk versus Cena was the greatest match ever. Some people could think that Okada and Omega was the best match ever. People could say Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano was the best match ever. They could say Sami Callihan and Tessa Blanchard was the greatest wrestling match ever. It's your opinion, okay? I'm not going to judge you. If you want to tell me what your opinion is, if you want to tell me what is the greatest wrestling match ever, then comment down below. What do you think about Backlash? Was it the greatest wrestling match ever? Was it the greatest shitfest? It was good, but it wasn't the greatest wrestling match ever. That's my opinion. But, yeah. So, sorry for the 2-week absence. It's just because I was working on a lot of stuff. I was working and earning more money to buy more figures. Can't really see it much on the wall, but yeah, got more figures there. So, yeah. So, let me know what your greatest wrestling match ever is. And, yeah, but before I go, I've seen people's lists of greatest wrestling matches ever, and not all wrestling companies are involved. It's just WWE. Now, there's a difference between, like, the greatest wrestling match in WWE, but not professional wrestling. Okay, Okada and Omega is the greatest wrestling match in professional wrestling. That's just my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna click off. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what is your greatest wrestling match ever. Let me know what you think of the show. Think isn't a word. Let me know what you thought of the show. Let me know what you thought about that match. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. And I hope that I won't be gone for another 2 weeks, but I'll try and keep you guys posted. So yeah, stay tuned for the next World of Action show, which will be out, I don't know when. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.